poor boy named Frederick Henry Royce started tinkering with engines in the 1860s, nobody could have guessed he would one day create some of the most expensive cars in the world. Born in 1863 in Alwalton, England, Henry was the youngest of 5 children. His parents ran a flour mill, but money was always tight. By 1867, the family had gone bankrupt and moved to London, where 4-year-old Henry took his first job as a bird scarer, earning just 6 pence a week. Things only got harder when his father died. 9-year-old Henry sold newspapers and delivered telegrams to help feed the family. He managed just 1 year of school in his life, but his determination to learn never stopped. He taught himself algebra, French, and electrical engineering in his spare time while working apprenticeships. By the early 1880s, he launched a small business with his friend Ernest Claremont called F.H. Royce and Company, building electrical components. Soon they were making cranes and machinery. But Henry's obsession drifted to a new invention sweeping across Europe, the motor car. Meanwhile, another man's path was unfolding. Charles Stuart Rolls. Born in 1877 into an aristocratic London family, Charles had the privilege of wealth and education. At Cambridge, he became known as Dirty Rolls for constantly tinkering with engines. At 18, he traveled to Paris to buy his first car, a Peugeot, making him the first undergraduate at Cambridge to own one. While Henry was scraping through poverty, Charles was racing cars, sailing yachts, and experimenting with early aircraft. By 1903, Charles opened one of Britain's first car dealerships, importing Peugeots and Minervas. Business was booming, but he wanted a high-quality British car to sell. The problem? No one in Britain was making them. Until Henry Royce. In 1904, Henry built his first motor car, the Royce 10 horsepower. It was simple but revolutionary, quiet, reliable, and beautifully engineered. One of his investors, Henry Edmunds, introduced him to Charles Rolls. The two men couldn't have been more different. Royce, a 41-year-old self-taught engineer shaped by hardship. Rolls, a 26-year-old aristocrat with wealth and a love of speed. Yet when Rolls drove Royce's car, he immediately agreed to sell everyone Henry could build. It was the perfect match. Royce built the cars, Rolls gave them prestige, and their partner Claude Johnson handled the branding. Johnson, often called the hyphen in Rolls-Royce, masterminded a campaign that positioned the new 6-cylinder Silver Ghost as the best car in the world. The slogan stuck, and so did the reputation. Rolls-Royce quickly became a global symbol of excellence. But the partnership was short-lived. Charles Rolls had developed an obsession with aviation. In 1910, he became the first person to fly a double crossing of the English Channel without stopping. Just a month later, tragedy struck. His plane crashed during a demonstration, making him the first Briton to die in an air accident. He was only 32. Henry Royce carried on the legacy. His mantra was simple: strive for perfection in everything you do. Take the best that exists and make it better. When it does not exist, design it. His relentless pursuit of quality built the Rolls-Royce reputation for engineering excellence. By World War I, the company was also building aircraft engines, fulfilling Rolls's dream and securing a vital role in Britain's aviation industry. But Royce's health suffered. Years of overwork and poor nutrition in his youth left him frail. Even as a semi-invalid, he kept sketching designs until his final days. In fact, his last drawing was made from his deathbed in 1933, just hours before he died at 70. Despite losing both founders, Rolls-Royce endured. Over the decades, it became the ultimate symbol of luxury and wealth. Today, models like the Phantom, Cullinan, Ghost, Wraith, and Dawn are among the most expensive cars on Earth, beloved by royalty, celebrities, and billionaires. With dealerships in over 40 countries and BMW as its parent company, The Rolls-Royce name continues to embody elegance, craftsmanship, and prestige. From a poor child scaring birds in a field to the creation of the world's most famous luxury car brand, Henry Royce's story is proof that determination and vision can outshine any obstacle. And though Charles Rolls' life was cut tragically short, his daring spirit helped give the brand its wings. So the next time you see a Rolls-Royce gliding down the street, remember, it's not just a car. It's the legacy of two men who refused to settle for ordinary. If you enjoyed this story of resilience, innovation, and luxury, hit that like button, subscribe for more inspiring business histories, and share this video with someone who dreams of driving the best car in the world.